Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. This is a hot and steamy reading here. I'm going to find out what's sexy about you. I'm going to give you every detail here and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into the reading. Pick the card that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. And let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your hot and steamy reading. What makes you sexy? I'm going to give you all the juicy details. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Group 1, you are naturally drawn here to the Queen of Wands card. And this is magnetic energy, because the Queen of Wands is very feisty. So you're a very feisty person, and your self-confidence as well as your self-assurance makes you a very, very sexy. Let's pull more cards and let's get into the details. Let's find out. You have here reinvention. So I can definitely see here with the reinvention energy that you are the type of person that can start over. And that's very sexy to people when you can pick up and you can begin again with that power here that causes you to just reinvent yourself. So like when people see you that have not seen you in a long time, they look at you and they say, well, wow, Group 1, you look so different here. Oh my goodness, you look so refreshed. And also the reinvention of your life, how you are able to just start a new beginning anytime that you want to. That is very sexy about you. Let's pull more cards. Thank you, Spirit. And these cards here just jumped out because this is super sexy about you. Look at the Don Juan card here. Very interesting and very appropriate for your reading. This is a very strong confirmation here in your reading. Don Juan. So this energy here represents the spotlight on your positive, seductive qualities. So you're very seducing here. And for some of you, you dance really well. And your dance qualities, the way that you move your body when you're dancing is very sexy as well. You have here the Father card as well, which is one of the cards that did jump out of the pile. And you have here the Hermit card. A very interesting energy. So with the Father card, this energy is how you resonate with your divine masculine energy, because all humans have a combination of masculine and feminine energy, and you resonate really, really good with your divine masculine energy. And this specifically is saying that you have a talent for creating and supporting a life. And there is a positive guiding light within your tribal unit. So within the people that you are around and your close people that you associate yourself with, you are that guiding light, that positive person that does know how to take charge. And that is a very sexy about you. Also here, the Hermit card. And the Hermit card clearly tells me that you seek solitude to focus intently on your inner life. you know. And this is very good because this serves for personal creativity. So that is very SEXY about you, how you're able to just go within, and that also helps to ignite you spiritually, to bring that spiritual illumination to the forefront. That's very sexy about you. Let's pull more cards. What is sexy about group 1? And you have here the death card. I love this coming out. This is why, because the death card is a very strong confirmation here of the reinvention card, representing your transformation here. How you're able to start again. A very strong confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation. The death card represents how you're able to transform your life, to start again. You know, whenever you're down, you can get right back up. And whenever there is something, maybe a path you're going on, a project that you are working on, and it doesn't go the way that you feel that it should go, you are able to, you know, trash that and start again with lots of positivity. So it's a very strong confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the 8 of Wands card. Look at all the fire energy here. And with the 8 of Wands card, this clearly tells me that what's SEXY about you is that the way that you travel with the energy of like positivity. And also that is metaphorically, but literally you are able to travel and you go where you want to go, you do what you want to do, and you say what you want to say, but mostly you're very positive. You deliver good news most of the time to those that you know, or even like on social media, you like to share like positive memes or write positive things as well. So that good news quality about you, and the way that you're able to just go about your own way, you have your own focus, and you do what you want to do. You travel across this world very nicely here, group 1, and that's very sexy about you. So let's pull more cards. What is sexy about group 1? And you have here the 6 of Swords card. So I can clearly see here with the 6 of Swords that, again, this is a very strong confirmation with the 8 of Wands card that represents traveling here. The 6 of Swords, it represents how you're able to relocate when you want to. And if there's a necessary transition where you're trying to, you know, move away from, you know, an energy or just a situation, you're able to do that with no problem, that necessary relocation. And that's very powerful because it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of self-confidence and faith to travel, to just get up and say, hey, I'm going over here. I'm going to relocate over here. So in essence, you are able to move when you want to move. And some of you do move, you know, quite a bit, because some of you just like a new scenery sometimes. And that's very sexy about you. Let's pull more cards here. Thank you, Spirit. What a very strong confirmation here in your reading twice. With the reinvention card and the death transformation card representing new beginnings here. The 8 of Wands representing travel, and you always sharing really good news here. Let's pull more cards to find out more. You have here the 4 of Pentacles. So with the 4 of Pentacles energy, this is definitely telling me that you do have a desire for building and growing in your life. That desire for long-term security, making sure that you're straight, making sure your family is straight, and those that you care about are straight. I can also see here that you are very beautiful, aesthetically beautiful. That makes you very SEXY. And it's something really intriguing and gorgeous about your eyes. They just draw people to you, and they're very alluring as well, very magnetic. So that's very sexy as well. And some of you have really nice hair. You wear your hair, really big, and it's bold and very sexy here. Thank you, Spirit. The Four of Pentacles as well is definitely telling me that some people are so drawn to you that they're very greedy when it comes to your time. They want a lot of your time and your energy. And I feel like this is coming from a romantic interest, someone of that finds you romantically, SEXY. They are so greedy when it comes to you. They definitely want a lot of your time, and they find that's very SEXY because you're very magnetic here. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Queen of Swords. Look at this, 2 Queen cards. So you're very beautiful. Your face is very gorgeous here. Some way, like in an innocence type of way. Like a lot of you that are viewing this reading, I'm feeling all of you that are viewing this reading here, you look a lot younger than your age. So if you're in your 20s, you look like you're 18, 19, and but you look young, but there's a maturity about you. If you're in your 30s, you look like you're like in your 20s, 10 years younger than what you are with the Queen energy that is coming out twice, Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Swords energy definitely here is telling me about the way that you communicate. Okay, and you're very blunt and honest, and that's very sexy about you. And although you're very blunt, you're very conscious of how you deliver your words to others, just to be careful not to hurt anyone's feelings, but you just say what it is that you feel straight off. And you have to work on that as well. You're becoming even more conscious of it, but people find that very sexy about you. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here Moon Child. Yes. So with the Moon Child energy, this is saying that every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. So you're very balanced and you're very welcoming and warm, and you see humanity as a whole, and you see that we all are created equal, especially when it comes to like your conversation with people. This is how you express yourself, and that's very sexy as well. People find you very opening, very warm, and people are really drawn here to your eyes. Your lips are very sexy. So the way that you speak, as indicated here with the Queen of Swords energy, the way that you speak, your intellect, just being very honest here about what life truly is to you and how you see things is very sexy. Group 1, this is the conclusion of your reading, and it's so intriguing and exciting to me how you have all of these qualities that complement each other. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below and click that like and subscribe to the channel. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your hot and steamy reading. What makes you sexy? I'm going to give you everything and not leave anything out. Group 2, take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. You are naturally drawn here. Your energy brought you to the High Priestess card. So this tells me straight off, group 2, that you're very mysterious. And there's just this secretive vibe about you. And you don't divulge all your information or tell all of your business, and that gives you that very SEXY energy here. So yes, you're very mystical. Let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. This is a juicy reading, so let's get going and just get these details. What makes you sexy here? You have here the virgin energy. I find this energy here quite interesting, especially with the high priestess. There's a strong correlation here with this energy. The virgin card, it tells me that you have a vibe where you maintain a symbolic purity of heart and spirit. And that simply means that you are trustworthy. Like people trust you. They feel like they can talk to you as well. They feel like that they can connect to you. But a lot of people don't, because you have this energy where it's kind of like you desire, like solitude. You desire like to be alone, but yet and still it's so pure. And you have this beautiful heart as well as this very strong spirit. And that's just very sexy about you. Just let me tell you that here. Let's pull more cards. Thank you, Spirit. What is sexy about group 2? You have here the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles here is representing your talent. So you are very talented. And with your talent, people see that as very sexy. So whatever it is that you do, that you express as far as your talent. Some of you are writers, singers, dancers, actresses, even business talent. You have a talent with your business, your entrepreneurs, the way that you go and you do what you do with the gifts that you have been given by Source Energy, the way that you express those gifts, that's very sexy about you. You exude success as well. People just see you as successful. Even if to you, if you feel as if maybe you're not in a certain place where you want to be right now, people still see you as very successful, very talented. And they also learn from you. There's this teacher quality about you. And I feel as if some of you could be teachers as well. Literal teachers, where you teach something, you teach a class, maybe you teach something on social media. But nevertheless, just the way that you express yourself and live your life, that is very sexy to others. Let's pull more cards. And you have here the Four of Swords. Now, what I love about the Four of Swords, in correlation here with the Virgin card that came out, is that the Four of Swords card, this represents here how you are able to retreat and to go into solitude, because we got the information moments ago that you do enjoy, solitude and being alone. You just give off that vibration that you love, like rest and relaxation. But also specifically here, physically speaking, what's sexy about you is that you look really vibrant and very young for your age here. So if you're in your 20s, you look like you're in your upper teens, 18, 19. If you're in your 30s, 40s, you look 10 years younger than your age here. And that's very sexy. How you can go and you could be alone. You can retreat by yourself. Let's pull more cards. And thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Five of Swords card, which is quite interesting. with this, I can definitely see that you can stand up for yourself, and you don't like to be bullied. You don't like to be pushed around, and you don't like people telling you what to do. And that's just a powerful sensual energy when you have that self-confidence to know who you are and to know your self-worth and to know the value that you bring. And you just don't like it. You don't like arguing around little children. The Five of Swords definitely represents, bullies, and you speak out about, bullying and violence and abusive relationship dynamics. You speak out against that, and that's very sexy about you. Keep doing that. People love to hear that. How you stand up for yourself as well. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Shaman of Skulls. See, yes, I love the correlation and the confirmation with the Shaman of Skulls, which represents your fearlessness nature, how it came out right after the Five of Swords, where you're totally against bullying and you'll stand up for yourself and for the rights of children. Or if some of you have children, you stand up for your children. And you just have this fearlessness about you where people they don't want to try you, although you're very quiet, and you have this very pure heart and pure nature about you, very mystical energy as well, but very strong and fearless. You also have very gorgeous eyes. Your eyes represent strength here, and they're like very round. They're round and are almond shaped. Some of you have very round and almond shaped eyes. They're very beautiful, very alluring, and that's sexy as well. Let's pour more energy. Thank you, Spirit. You have here abundance. You see how this is wonderful because the abundance card represents the Three of Pentacles, where Spirit gave us the information moments earlier that people see you as very successful and how you're very enterprising, you're entrepreneur. You have that entrepreneur spirit where you are always working on like your business or even your talent. You express your talent. You have a very successful vibration about you here, and that abundant energy where you like to see things grow. You're a builder. You like to see things elevate. You are the one that wants to succeed in life. And that is very successful. You want people around you to succeed. So that's a very sexy quality. Four more cards. Thank you, Spirit. You have here the Justice card. Look at this, a very nice correlation and confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Coming out, Justice card coming out with the Five of Swords card energy, where Spirit gave us the information moments earlier that you don't take, bullying lightly. You don't like abusive relationships. You will stand up. Look at the Justice energy here. Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful confirmation. And the Justice card also tells me that what's sexy about you is how you speak the truth. You like the truth, and you see things as a win-win situation. Even when things don't go the way that you may have intended for them to go, you still see it as a win. You're the type of person that will say, well, hey, I learned a lesson from this. For you, it's not about failure to you. Life is about learning lessons to you. This is your perspective. When something doesn't go the way that you think it should go, you feel as if, hey, I win anyway because that taught me something. That interaction with that person, it taught me something. So there's always a win-win solution for you. And your mindset, your perspective on that is just very sexy here. So there's always a solution. There's a solution to every so-called problem. As you would say, it's not a problem. There's a solution here. And that is so sexy. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please click that like and subscribe to the channel. But most of all, leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. If you'd like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. Group 2, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your hot and spicy reading. What's sexy about you? What makes you SEXY? Let's get into this reading. Group 3, take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Group 3, your energy is naturally attracted here to the Sun card. And this is a very illuminating, to say the least. So you're very beautiful. That's straight off here. What makes you sexy is your joy. The way that you exude happiness. People just love it. And it's also something about your laugh. I feel as if many people speak on your laugh and they say, oh, you have such a lovely laugh. I like the way that you laugh. That's very sexy about you, group 3. And also here, you have a very beautiful skin as well. It's just very smooth, and people find that very, very SEXY. Let's pull more cards to get even more details here. You have here the 3 of Cups. Look at this. You are so magnetic. Look at you, group 3. So the 3 of Cups card definitely tells me how you are, it's just your friendship vibe. You're a loyal friend, okay? And you are you offer that support to your friends, to the circle of people that you have around. And it's not necessarily the quantity of friends, it's the quality of your friendship that you offer. And that's very sexy here. If you're a very supportive person. You have here the 6 of Pentacles. Look at the very strong correlation here with the 6 of Pentacles card. The 6 of Pentacles is definitely representing your generous nature. You give to others so much, and that's just really nice. The way that you give your generous time, your energy, and you also give physically as well when it comes to finances, gifts. So that's very sexy. Pull more cards here. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the hedonist. And with the hedonist energy, this clearly tells me that you inspire just this creative energy, to embrace the good things in life. And you celebrate, the beauty in yourself as well as others. And look at the correlation here between the hedonist energy and the 6 of Pentacles energy. You just light up, every situation, your friend circle, your family circle. People actually love to talk to you because you're going to bring light up on the situation. And that's clearly indicated here with just your first 4 cards here. The Sun, you're naturally drawn to. You didn't know this was the Sun card, okay? But then the energy of the elements of the friendship circle with the 3 of Cups, how you're very supportive to your friends. The 6 of Pentacles, just so generous, such a lovely, generous heart. And the hedonist energy, where you like to celebrate the beauty in yourself and the beauty in life. So you like, I can see here, you like natural beauty as well, nature. And you're the type that will say like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Or, oh, wow, he's so handsome. Or even physical things that are very beautiful, cars or whatever. You just love beautiful things. And that is very sexy about you. Let's get more. And you have here the Magician card. This is interesting because the Magician card represents your powerful action, the way that you take action in life, your skill sets. You have a very strong power when it comes to your skill sets as well. So whatever you do, day to day, you put a lot of power into it, a lot of emphasis into it as well, meaning that you have a very focused nature. It's you can turn your visions into reality, and it's magical. So even your friends, or family, they be like, how does group 3 do that? They won't tell you that, but they see it as very magical. The way that you are able to turn your visions into reality. And little that here, you inspire others to take action as well. And that is a very SEXY. That makes you that way so much. Let's pull more cards. You have here the Gypsy energy. And you say, blame it on my gypsy soul. You're just very unique. Your eyes are very beautiful here. Very gorgeous face. And you stand out very different from everyone that you are associated with. And even when you go out into the public, you stand out. And the way that you dress as well is very sexy. Your hair is unique. I feel like a lot of you wear your hair up in a bun and kind of like wrapped around. And then when you do wear it down some of it's like you have like just parts of it down and the rest of it up as well. And some of you literally have like really big hair, and it's very beautiful, very sexy. Let's pull more cards. And thank you, Spirit. And you have here the 7 of Cups energy. Yes, see, you're very magnetic. And with the 7 of Cups energy, just tells me that you have choices. Like people see you as someone that has many options when it comes to like your romantic life. Like people will look at you and they're like, hey, I bet group 3 has choices. Group 3 has options. So, a lot of times they're very intimidated to shoot their shot at you because this is their assumption of you. This is their belief that you can have anything that you want. You can have anyone that you want. But they also see you in a way as being very committed to and very loyal to yourself first off, but also being loyal to like your family and your friends. So people are just not going to approach you and try you like that. You have a very strong self-worth, vibration and value about you. Like they see you as very worthy of the best, when it comes to relationships as well. And that's very sexy. And thank you, Spirit. And you have here renewal. So I can definitely see here that you will take time out to be by yourself. You don't mind spending time alone. And that's very sexy. And you look really good. Like, I feel as if people say to you, like, you look so rested. They say that all the time. Why do you look so good? What are you doing? What do you put on your skin? And I feel like you say, hey, I just been kind of like drinking my water and minding my business here. But yeah, you look really young for your age. And that's very sexy. But you are very vibrant. You have this bubbly, what I want to say is you resonate with your inner child energy. You're very free spirited. And that is what is giving you this renewed energy. That is what is allowing you to look so young. It's because you resonate with your inner child here. And that's seen here with the Three of Cups energy. You love to celebrate and just have fun. So let's pull more cards. Wow, look at you, group 3. You have here the Justice card. So with the Justice card, this definitely tells me that you do not like to see anyone else, treated in a disrespectful way. You stand up for others. You like to see everyone treated very fairly. And that's sexy. You're a very warm-hearted person. And also the Justice card tells me that you will find a solution to any problem. Like you can see solutions like straight off, when you're dealing with, people, or even in your workplace or family and friends. If they come to you with a problem, you literally will say, hey, I have the solution. Or you won't necessarily say that word, but you know what to do, whenever there's a problem. And that is very sexy about you, group 3. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and make my day. Also, if you like to further support the channel, please click that like and subscribe to the channel, and click that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. You like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. Group 3, I am sending you lots of love and good energy.